We'll bring you the stories in our communities. Now, several commuters are stuck in traffic on the Kaswa Highway as a result of blockades caused by the large quantum of silt in portions of the road. Now, the toll booth area, SCC Junction, and the Atala Old Barrier stretch are witnessing the annual situation of flooding and blockades. Meanwhile, several residents of Kaswa and Accra West are counting their losses after suffering heavy floods caused by Monday afternoon's downpour. Central Regional Correspondent Akwesiado has been touring some problem areas and joins us for more. Akwesiado, good afternoon, if you can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Good afternoon, Annie. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. Akwesi, so, you know, the challenge started from yesterday. What is the state now?
Okay, so there's been a slight improvement in the situation because the flood waters itself has receded, but the highway is blocked by large quantities of silt, and so it's become quite challenging for persons who are using the stretch this morning. Around the toll booth area, some persons had to endure traffic for about 3 hours as they had no access or no passage to continue their journey. Now, in the midst of this confusion, one person has been knocked down by a motorbike and is severely injured. The situation at Atala has improved a little, and then traffic is able to move, except that for the toll booth area, it's become very difficult for traffic to move, and so people are really in a very uncomfortable situation at that particular stretch of the N1 highway, Annie.
So let's get the picture clearly. You know, that sand that is being washed down is one problem. The floods is also another problem. What is not making the cars move as fast as they should?
Okay, so what is not making the cars to move as fast as they should is the fact that continuous activity of sand raining on the Tuba Hills, which is just beside the toll booth area, causes silt to be washed down from the mountain top directly onto the road. And so it becomes difficult for the vehicles to use that stretch of the road. And so what happens is that traffic towards Accra direction would have to divert and then use traffic towards Kaswa direction. And so when it happens, due to the number of vehicles, you got the vehicles getting congested. And then making it impossible for the vehicles to move. For first-time users who use this particular stretch, because they are not aware of the situation, they get stuck in the mud, and then some of them also have their vehicles running into the gutters along the stretch.
You know, the situation, like you said, has even gotten one person knocked down by a motorbike. Has the person been taken to the hospital?
Yeah, so the person has been rushed to the Waja Municipal Hospital for treatment.
Right. Now, what you see there as a resident, is it something that you can describe as an emergency, which probably you are even surprised that our emergency, institutions are not even responding to what's happening there now?
Okay, so Annie, apart from yesterday evening, when men from the Waja fire station ensured that persons who were using the stretch were safe, this morning, I have not seen any safety personnel along that particular stretch. And just as you mentioned, this is an emergency. And in fact, the area needs critical attention. But for over a decade, residents have been complaining about this particular situation. And even last year, we had some residents of the area staging a demonstration to call on government to pay immediate attention to the road. But as of now, little is being done to ensure that the problem is solved once and for all.
So do we have police officers from the MTTD departments, stationed or positioned advantage areas to help the movement of vehicular traffic?
Okay, so I left the Kaswa toll booth at about some 40 minutes ago, and as at the time I was leaving, there was the presence of no police officer in the area to control traffic.
No police officer, no NADMO personnel, no
police
emergency
officer,
safety
no
officer.
personnel, no other officer or personnel from any emergency outfits is available at the area.
Akwesi, to keep your eyes on the area and let's know what exactly will happen next. We will also try to get the safety officers to the scene as soon as possible. Thank you.